Yeah, crazy trip that was, but very good. Some of the camera's a bit smudged up here, I think. Better? Yeah, that's better. All right then. Right, my people. Oh, still very tired, I have to say. Hello there, how's it going? Rob's back from Saigon, Vietnam. It was a good one. It was a very good one, but my goodness me, it was crazy. So busy there, so much going on, and so freaking crazy. Right, it was just nuts all around. But I had a good time. I met a lot of good people, and that's the most important thing. Amazing people in Vietnam, the friendliest people ever. I mean, crazy friendly. It's like completely unexpectedly overly friendly. And no trouble, well, no trouble at all. And the women, oh my God, drop dead gorgeous. That's the only expression I have for them. Drop dead gorgeous women. Anyway, I have a little bit of head cold, or nose cold, sinus cold. Dragging it around for the last 10 days or so. There's been a bit of COVID going on over here in Thailand. I didn't get it, but I had a bit of a nose and sinus problem, really. Anyway, not to worry, lots to talk about, lots of things happening. I want to talk a little bit about the online terrorists. Let's call them that. Online terrorists. That is what they are. Online terror. Turn the music down a bit so I don't get copyright issues here. On YouTube, you always get copyright issues if the music's too loud. Which is a pain in the ass. Hello, Animal Love 91. Animal Love 91, where are you from? Good to see you here. How are you? All good? Where are you from? Anyone of you? Yeah. I hope you're not a troll, because I'm talking about trolls tonight, again. But in a good way, because I want to explain a few things about them. And what has happened to me and what I've realized. Well, I've realized this for a long time, but my birthday was yesterday. Okay, Belinda, good. Happy birthday to you, Belinda Anderson. From the UK, Animal Love 91, fantastic. Me too. I'm from the UK also, but I haven't lived there in a long time. And I don't intend to do that again, ever. I'll go back and visit. Trolls are awful. Well, they're not just trolls. Thank you. You're welcome, Belinda. My pleasure. I hope you had a good one. Trolls, these online trolls, these haters, particularly what happened to me, the hate campaign against me was so intense and so despicable, it literally morphed into terror. Terror. Honestly, I'm not kidding. Terror. It was a terrorist act committed by these people. Ran. They're amazing, man. They're just sad people. Instigated and ran by some very sad person in Bali, also from Brighton. Very sad person, very nasty soul. Oh my God, he pretends to be lovely to people. He calls people love. I love you, love, and all the rest of it, but he's such a narcissist and such a hater. It's awful. Yeah, so it morphed into more than hating or trolling or those types of things. It morphed into online terror. That's it. Online terror against me. You know? I mean, thankfully, over time, I've developed a long... One of the points of this stream. Aaron. The topic is talking about online terror. Okay? Because I'm an online public figure, and I go all over the world filming everywhere, people, and talking to people, and I get things happening around me, and people have been extremely hateful to me, which I call online terror now. Because using the hate word or the trolling word is just too... Why don't you just turn your computer off and go off my channel, Aaron, or I'll just block you, okay? No. It's not that simple. It's not that simple, dear Aaron. You're from Israel, right? You're from Israel, Aaron. I can tell by your name. Thai, Philippines, or Vietnam, what to live in? Well, they're not just bullies, guys. To live in, all three countries are wonderful, but I would prefer Thailand over the three of them. This morphed into something much deeper than that. Okay? True, they have nothing to do. You're from Australia, but Aaron, you are Israeli origin, meaning you're Jewish. Otherwise, you wouldn't be called Aaron. All right, that's my point here. You know that. Where are you now? I am in Thailand, Pattaya, my friend. That's where I am. That's where I live. So, when people start accusing someone, me in this case, of raping people and having sex with underage people, which is absolutely ridiculously wrong and crazy, it's disgusting, and that becomes terror, because they are terrorizing you. The goal being, okay, you're not then Aaron, fine. Well, why are you called Aaron? That's a strange thing. Bonnie, I don't remember. No, a lot of people come to my streams. So that becomes terrorizing, which is a criminal act. My friend is my class and his name is Aaron. Okay, good. So yeah, so the thing about this trolling thing, it can't be taken lightly. What? You at the airport the other day? I was at the airport the other day. Yes, I was at the airport. I'm at the airport many times a day, a week, a month, whatever. And he's Australian. Oh, right, good. Name is religion. No. Okay, Aaron, bye-bye. Enough of that. I don't accept trolls here, okay? You are done, my friend. Goodbye. So, the point is, I am originally from Bristol, born in Bristol, but I only lived there for 6 years, and I left, went to Austria, lived there for 28 or 30 years, and I've lived all over the world. I went back to the UK, lived in London for some couple of years, and that was it. Bangladesh, okay, I've been to Bangladesh, I think, as far as I can remember. I've been to so many countries I can't even remember anymore. It's kind of crazy, right? Yeah, so the online trolling, I mean, I don't know if this kind of thing has ever happened to any of you guys watching me now or listening to me, but the reason I'm talking about it is because it is terrible. And there are ways to deal with it. You can go to the cyber police. You can report these people, okay? If you know their names. That is the problem. That's the main problem here. You know my name is on my channel, brother. Oh boy, Oddscop, got a few ding-dong bats in here tonight. Listen guys, I'll just say one more thing. Trolls are not welcome. If you talk crap, I will just hide you. Delete you from the channel, simple as that. And another thing, if you're watching here, please remember to subscribe, because I do many important things and help people a lot, okay? Anyway, slow start, it's Saturday night, people are busy out drinking, I'm sure, so that's okay. Oh, has it? My country is the United Kingdom. No time for wasters, that's right, animal love, trolls, yes. But when they start emailing your parents, your brothers, your children, accusing you of raping people and other things like that, then it becomes a bigger problem, animal love, you know? Then it becomes hate crime, and terrorism, terror. Hello to Georgia. And that is a different thing then. If it's just people trolling here, for example, but if they, it's Saturday night here, yes, it's 8:41 in the evening here. What's up, I'm good. Maybe you are the troll who thinks you are the troll, but shut up. Anyway, so that becomes a serious crime and a problem for many people, and it's not nice. So, of course they do. Of course family always trusts your word, but it's not nice to get these messages. My father is 80 years old, and he's received hundreds of emails over the last year accusing me of all kinds of disgusting things and trying to have me reined in, which is kind of weird, because who would email your parents anyway? I'm 50 something years old, you know, I'm old enough to take care of myself. But when you start getting family involved, and my children who are 21 and 18, that's not funny, you know, that's not good at all. That is very, very bad. And these people who've done this, I know exactly who they are. I know exactly who they are, and I'm coming after them now because I have evidence from other people. And it's very hard to prove, though, because they do hide themselves through other people. They hire other people also, by the way. They hire other people to troll you with fake accounts with real accounts sometimes in other countries, so you can't do much about it. I don't do OnlyFans, my friend. I am not a pervert. But I have a lot of women in my life, a lot. I've chosen one thing. Let's talk about that for a minute. Women, okay? And me and my relationships with women. Because people see me on my YouTube videos with multiple women, over weeks, months, whatever, and I'm not weird, Brett. No, you're weird if I ask them that. And these women, they come to me and they work with me, and sometimes they become my girlfriend for a short term, long term, whatever. I'm not seeking. I don't care about having a desperately wanting a serious relationship anymore. I've had that. I've done that. I've got children, for Christ's sakes. I'm happy to be living my life in freedom, single. You got into a fight, bro. Why you got the shiner? Where do I have a shiner? Tell me. Where is a shiner? It's the light, I think, my friend. The hermit. Another troll here. See, here we go. Another troll. Accusing me that I got into a fight. Do you live with me? Go and get your head clocked. Women. Yeah, you know. No. I mean, look. Women love me because I'm very nice to them. I take care of them. I give them a great time. And they travel around with me and whatever. But I just don't feel the need. Where is my black eye? Where? It's the shadow from the light, dickhead. Can't you see? There's a shadow from the light here. If I turn my head that way, you won't see anything different. You understand? Anyway, I'll block you in a minute. Well, stop talking shit. I don't have a shiner. It's a shadow from upstairs here, okay? Look, there's a light there. I have big eyebrows because I'm a Neanderthal. Yeah, so I don't feel the need to have this permanent relationship stuff happening anymore because I've had it a lot. What did I do for work in the past? Oh, I did so many things, my friend. It'll take me an hour to tell you about that now, so I can't do that. I was an Olympic ski racer, professional, very good, very top. And I ran multiple businesses all over the world, and now I'm just a YouTuber and a writer, an author. I write books about life, about countries I visit, and so on. So it's really upsetting to see you so angry today. I join most days, and normally you're never stressed. I'm not upset, by the way, animal lover. I'm not upset. I'm not upset, animal lover. I'm not upset. I'm just trying to tell people to stop being dickheads. If someone keeps saying I had a fight, I have a blue eye, I will say, no, I didn't. If you don't accept that, then piss off. That's that, okay? Do you understand that? Is that a good explanation? Anyway, I'm alone tonight. When did you write your first book and how hard was it? I wrote my first book, ebooks. I write ebooks mostly because I published them myself. I wrote that about 3 years ago. It was easy to write because I am a health coach nutritionist. I wrote the book about weight loss, regaining your health and living a long, healthy life. And I wrote that in about 2 or 3 months, and it's been a bestseller. Love always. See, very angry. No. Never angry, animal lover. I think you have to stop saying that now because it's getting boring. I want to talk to my other guests here. International espionage or espionage, that's the way you say it. No, not really, Peter B, but you're kind of, maybe. Peter B, nice to see you here. You're a good old friend, I know, on my channel. So very happy. Anyway, I am going out later tonight. It's only 8:45 here, and I'll be going out to meet another couple of lovely ladies. Couple, not one, two. 24 degrees in Manchester. Okay, good. So muggy out. Yeah. Here it's lovely. The weather's 28 degrees, not humid, beautiful. Very nice here at the moment. A little bit of rain, but not much. So all good. How else are you? How many kids you've got? I have 2, my friend. I'd rather you would not ask about my kids too much here. It's kind of weird and creepy. And I have 1 ex-wife, but I have a lot of ex-girlfriends. And I've explained that already. I have high expectations with my ladies. And I also get bored easily. I have to be honest, I get bored quite easily with the women. Because they get demanding, they get difficult. I want this, I want that, I want to do this, I don't want to do that, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, well, what do you want then? Why don't you just go there, that way over there? That's the way out. That's the way out of here. So that's what happens. That's a good question, Peter. What's a good question, Peter? Animal, it's a bit unfair. Animal love. She's not saying animal lover. She's saying animal love, so that's different. That's naughty boy, Peter. Naughty boy, Peter. Naughty boy, saying that. So no, I think she's quite innocent calling herself an animal love, not animal lover. Because that would be weird. Anyway. Yeah, but I'd rather just stay single to match of a headache to deal with all that needy shit. Boom! Bang on! You hit the nail on the head, my friend. You hit the nail on the head. You're sober. I'm sober. I'm sober most days, my friend. You see me sometimes tipsy, but not all the time. No. No animal love for the love of animals. Yes, okay. Okay, well, hope the animals don't love you too much. Yeah, so anyway, where was I? Changing the channel here on freaking YouTube. That's what I'm trying to do. So, the situation only sometimes can, Carl, that's right. It's great, actually. You think I'm wasted all the time? I'm not, at all. Someone likes to put that rumor out there. This guy is in Bali. Sometimes I get a bit leery, but not often, no. When I'm with my lady friends here doing the YouTube lives, it gets a bit cheeky, but we're playing along, you know? Okay, animal love, thank you. We make up games a lot when I'm talking to you here. I do that for fun. It's called acting, by the way. I know you love me. Definitely knit. All right, up to you if you think. Do you live with me, animal love? Do you live with me? I didn't know I had an animal in my pants. Oh, I actually do have an animal in my pants. A very big one, too. I won't reveal its name, because you may email him. Which we wouldn't want, because he may get upset about that. 8 months sober, I'm a dickhead when I'm drunk. Okay, if you think so. Not for me. Secret tips for the bedroom. Oh, God. There's a lot to say about that, Disco Mutt, but I can't really reveal my secrets here, because otherwise the women wouldn't be happy with me, because many others would satisfy women as much as I do. No, you got to be caring, you got to be loving, you got to know what you're doing. You got to know what you're doing. You got to understand the body. You got to be able to explore the body, her body, and yours. And you got to be free of. What do I want to say? You got to be carefree. Just go for it. You know. A viper. Yeah, I am a viper. No, but I don't bite. Well, sometimes I do. In his trousers, yes. But I won't show you that one, because otherwise I may get banned from YouTube, and I don't want that. I work very hard on this goddamn channel, but it's not easy, by the way. I've only got 3,600 subscribers or something like that, and I don't care. It'll come. More will come soon enough. And my main focus now these days is my writing, actually. I'm writing a book about Bali, what I went through there. It's a true story, but I'm turning it into a novel. So I'm making it true story, but fictional also, because I'm making it more extreme than it was. That's going to be a massive bestseller, because many people are waiting for that one, because I went through hell there. I got ripped off, I got stolen from, I got attacked, I got my house broken into, got my motorbike stolen. Unbelievable shit happened in Bali. Terrible shit. And I reveal a lot about the police there, about the scamming, about the corruption, everything. Yeah. A lot. Not a little bit, a lot. And about the people there too. The scumbags from all over the world. The UK, Australia, everywhere really, that lived there. The absolute scum of the earth lived there. I'm telling you, the scum of the earth lived there. I just said what happened, didn't I now? Did you listen? Am I angry again, right? No. I got scammed. I had money stolen from me. I joined a company. I invested in a company. The books were cooked. They lied to me. I lost $100,000 or more in that investment. My ex-girlfriend, semi-wife, we weren't married, but we were engaged. Religiously married, yes, and the Muslim law, which doesn't count for nothing. She fucked someone else, and then the brother came around and tried to kill me, tried to break in the door. Then the next day or 2 days later, the 5 mob heads with helmets and balaclavas on came and broke down the door and broke in and took my motorbike and took my money and my computers and so on. Understand? So it was bad. That's right. Sorry, I forget you can't type as quickly as I speak. So that's what happened. I mean, those are few things. Those are some key points, but a lot more happened. Oh my God! Not just to me, around me too. Killings, shootings, stabbings, unbelievable shit there. And then I got arrested. They tried to deport me for doing nothing wrong. Tried to extort me, as they do in Bali. The fucking immigration now, they're the worst in the world. Fucking place. I'm going back there, by the way. I'm going back there in a week because I'm gonna report the cunt that stole the money from me to the police, and the immigration tried to deport me. I'm going back there to report the guy who stole money from me for criminal acts, many, and he'll be done. And I'm trying to get my money back. I have a lot of experiences there. It was nasty, I can tell you that much. It was nasty, and I did it. It was all during COVID time, by the way, so there weren't many people there who could help me, or I could have death. Yes, Indonesia has death penalty. Bali is a part of Indonesia. And yeah, it's not a funky place to be. The worst place I've ever been. Bali is a beautiful country, a beautiful place, island, amazing place to see. But it has horrible problems. So yes, I would not go there again if I wouldn't have to, which I do, to report this guy to the police. The best place I've lived in is Thailand. I mean, I love many countries I've lived in. I love France, I love Austria. I don't love America, I live there. I don't love that place at all. Japan, I've visited a lot. China, I've visited a lot, but I haven't lived there, so I can't say. Okay? I've seen banged up abroad, fuck those dirty, corrupt countries. Yeah, I know, you're right, the hermit. You're right, and that's the thing. That's the thing about those countries. I mean, I was in Vietnam, I got back yesterday, and it's amazing. The people are fantastic. The women are stunning. I mean, drop dead gorgeous, like almost 70%, let's say. No problems, everyone's easygoing, it's cheap as chips, food is incredible, it's chilled. But if you have a problem there, you are fucked. They have the capital punishment for all kinds of crimes, not just murder, all kinds of things. Even money laundering or extortion or bankruptcy, whatever, they kill people for that shit. So no. Ganesh, I'm in Thailand. I say that all the time. I'll show you where I live. The view from my balcony in Pattaya. It's lovely. It's absolutely lovely. It's fantastic. Oh, look, here we are. This is my view here in Pattaya. The beach is right down there. 200 meters walk, and that's Pattaya City for you. And I'm right here. And my apartment is lovely too. It's very nice. Very, very nice here. It's great, I tell you. To live, Thailand is not the cheapest place anymore. I've got to be fair about that too. But it's amazing. Yeah, the view is incredible, food is incredible. You get all foods you want in the world. My girlfriend, which I spent a long time explaining that, Ganesh, I don't have girlfriends, I just have companions for a while. A week or 2 or 3, then I'm done. So at the moment she's not here because I've changed my situation. Life has very little meaning, sadly, in those poor countries. People do evil shit for yeah, that's true, the hermit, that's true. But in Thailand, it's got a lot better. It's not so much like that in Thailand anymore. They are much more developed. They're much more serious about people and life. But if you get into trouble here in Thailand, you can go to court and get out of it reasonably well, or you get deported, but you won't get locked up like Vitaly in the Philippines for 3 years or longer. For whatever he did, the idiot. But I don't say he deserves it, Vitaly. Vitaly, who I'm talking about, the Russian prankster. Legalized weed, which brings a lot. Well, no, that's not quite true. They did legalize weed 3 years ago. That's just brought a lot of cheap tourists, backpackers who just hang around, smoke all day long and do nothing productive. And now they're banning it again. It's banned again since a week. It is now only available for medical purposes. You have to have a medical certificate, and it has to be given. It needs to be a doctor on site. So that is now crippling thousands of these coffee shops because there's thousands and thousands of them all over the place. It's crazy. Okay, so that thing is now done. Thank God, because I hate those places. Nothing but losers hang out there. Yep, it's done. It's done. It was done, I think, last week. So it's in force now already. And the coffee shops are now not selling it anymore because they can get closed down immediately. 3 on my street have been closed down this week. Since I got back. I left a few days ago, I got back yesterday, they're closed. Weed is garbage, you only get sleepy. Oh, exactly, Peter, thank you for saying that. It's just nonsense. People who smoke weed is just losers. It's like, okay, what can I do with my life? Nothing. I might as well just go and lie down on the sofa and smoke another reefer. I never did that shit. I tried it 1 or 2 times in my life. All I ended up doing was sleeping. So what's the point? And it involves having to smoke cigarettes too, because they wrap it with cigarettes, don't they now? Mostly, I think. Not that I know, I don't care. But yeah, it's crap. Yeah, so Thailand, again, I flew out to Vietnam the other day. I came back 2 days later, waltzed in through a huge line in immigration. It took 10 minutes because they're so efficient here with their system. It's like bing, bang, bong. They process thousands of people within 30 minutes. Try that in the US. Fuck me. When I went to Vietnam, it was a similar line. And it took 1.5 hours because they're so inefficient there. It's incredible. I mean, Thailand is super advanced for sex. I mean, it's like Europe. It's better than America, that's for sure. The streets are way better. The infrastructure is better. The beaches, the hotels are amazing. Everything is amazing. The countryside is amazing. The people are fantastic. What's the best country you've ever visited? I envy you, man, just doing whatever you want to. Well, as I said, Hermit, I've visited so many countries in the world for different reasons. I can't say which one is the best to visit, but as far as living is concerned, I like to live in Thailand the most at this point in my life. I loved Bali when I was there, but I would not live there now again, ever. No, thank you. China, I love that too, but I wouldn't live there, I think. Japan, I've been there several times. Would I live there? I don't know it well enough. USA, I lived there, wouldn't live there again. France, I lived there, wouldn't live there again. Austria, I lived there, would not live there again. Spain, I lived there also. Would I live there? No, too expensive. The list goes on. Cambodia, I lived there too for 3 years. Would I live there again? No, too corrupt, too nasty. And expensive also, Cambodia, by the way. And Colombia and Brazil, nah, I wouldn't live there either. But Brazil is beautiful. Colombia, not so much. Blue girl, hello there. Thank you for calling me cutie. Are you a man or woman? I hope you're a woman calling me cutie. Yeah, so that's the bottom line, my friends. Jamaica, this is in Jamaica right now, these guys. Caribbean, also nice, but I wouldn't live there. Too much crime. South Africa, I've been there. I've been to many countries in Africa, wouldn't live there either. Too dangerous, too much crime, too many drugs. So there's a lot of places that I wouldn't want to live these days because of all kinds of things, mostly crime, corruption, and drugs, which I hate. I hate drugs, I hate corruption, and I obviously don't like crime because crime is terrible. Japan is very clean, which I like, but they are very sort of non-Japanese, trying to rent a place. No, I'm not sure. I mean, what I've been seeing lately is they've made the law a lot easier for foreigners to rent there. Yeah, and also to get long-term visas there. Now they've opened the market up to digital nomads type thing. So I was looking into that myself because I also thought it was too expensive to live there because, I don't want to live Western prices because the prices in the West are crazy. And it looked like it wasn't that bad. Hello, Ian. Hope you're well and in good health. Good to catch up with you live. Thank you, Ian. Yes, I'm good. I'm tired. Bit of a sinus cold here from the rain in Saigon. I got back yesterday. It was raining all the friggin' time, so I couldn't make much content there, sadly, which was a pain in the ass. But I did have a couple of nights out, which I can't remember. Well, I do, but it was long, put it that way. But I did put some TikTok videos out, which I deleted the next day because they were a little bit outrageous. So please don't forget to subscribe, guys, and also follow me on TikTok, Rob Hourmont Star, please. And yeah, so I'm just trying to wind down now, Ian, a little bit, because I'm still not completely in good health, if you know what I mean. I'm fine, my leg is good, I just don't feel full of power. We can remember, yes. Oh yeah, what? It's difficult. Yeah, that's true, that's true. 70s, right? We can remember, did you remember? Okay. I have been to the Dubai airport, that's all. I don't want to go there. I don't want to go there at all. I'm not interested in going to the Arab countries at all, other than stopping at the airport if I have to. What, going bankrupt? What? Without going bankrupt? Yeah, that's true. Yeah, anyway, guys, I tell you what, if you want to know where the most beautiful ladies are in the world, I can tell you that for sure. That is Vietnam. But not easy to get them. I was quite surprised at that. Because you can meet them, you can talk to them on the streets, in bars, or wherever. You meet them on Tinder. I got like, my Tinder was going on fire, but you know, I couldn't keep up. But when you meet them, and I met about 5, 6, 7, maybe 8, not easy. It's like, okay, well, let's talk. Let's go for dinner. Let's do this and let's that. And I'm, oh, can't we just go to the bedroom? I'm not quite that bad, but you know what I mean. Anyway. Yeah, and here in Thailand, it's a totally different story. It's a totally different story. Well, I didn't like Dubai airport either, and Doha airport's even worse. It's just a freaking shopping mall. And it had the most expensive drinks and everything in the world. You pay like $17, I think, for a freaking beer. You know? Don't even get me started on airports. Anyway, let's continue talking about women. In Thailand, when I got back to Thailand yesterday night, and I've been here for a day, I mean, it's just so better. It's so much better to be here again. So much more relaxed, particularly here in Pattaya. Bangkok's another story. It's too busy for me. You know, when I sit here on my balcony and I look at this view, now at 9 o'clock at night, and I'm chatting with ladies on Tinder and WhatsApp. Is it like touching down on the sun? Well, more or less, yeah. It's just nice to get back. And then when you talk to the Thai ladies, I'm meeting 2 tonight, as I said. Just one I'm meeting for a drink, just to get to know her. The other one I think I'm meeting for something else. We'll see. But I'm not paying. Okay, no, I don't pay. It's just easy. They don't beat about the bush. And they also say on their Tinder, if you want sex, be clear about it. Sex is natural. It's normal. It's okay if I know you want that. They say that. Oh, Dave Blunt. Dave Blunt. Do we need a troll here now tonight? No, we don't, Dave Blunt. Can you please go away or I'll have to ban you? Ian, what do you say to this guy, Dave Blunt? Is this guy again fleecing young Thai women? What do we say about that one? First of all, I never fleece anyone. I've been fleeced by many people, mostly one guy in Bali called MB. Secondly, when I go out with women, I look after them. I take care of them a lot. I'm very gentle with them. I'm very kind to them. Okay? So that's the difference here between you and me, Dave Blunt. Now piss off. Rhymes with something. Dave Blunt, that's right. Dave Blunt rhymes with what? Yeah. The C in front. Dave, you can't. Okay. It's okay, Dave. We know you have a mental problem. It's all right. You know, if you want to have mental health coaching sessions, you can have that with me. You just got to send me an email, ask@robhourmont.com, and I will help you. It'll cost you £1,000 a month, but I'll happily help you to be healthy again. Okay? Dave Blunt. You can have that with me. We can do online sessions. He's a blunt, which means he has one of those things. Very, very sad. But again, hello, Sachin, come on. Look, again, guys, these people, Ian, before I was talking about online terror, which is what this hate campaign against me has become in the last few months. It's been not just a hate troll situation, it's been a hate campaign targeting Rob Hourmont by certain people in Bali, paid for by one guy. And that's it. So, and it becomes terror. I call it now online terror, for which I have reported them as much as I can, because it's very difficult to report them because you don't really know their names or where they're located, and you have to report them in the country they live in or to the authorities in the country they're from, which have also now started to do. So there's two people I can say. I can't name their names here because that would give it away. Can't say that, my friend, the hermit. I can't say the name now, can I? Otherwise it would blow my cover or the story. I've reported them to Scotland Yard because they will then have their passports cancelled and they'll be sent back to the UK and be questioned and put into jail. That's how it works. If you commit an online, particularly in the UK these days, if you could, as you probably all know, if you're from the UK, if you commit an online hate crime, and I call it a terror crime, because it's that much worse, they will take you back. They won't have you extradited. They'll have your passport cancelled. You will then be forced to come back to the UK. Whenever that is, you have to travel somewhere. I love you guys. Baker should spend his money more wisely. That is true. Yep, they are mostly from the UK. Exactly. Some are from Australia, the ones that get paid, but the one main culprit is from the UK, and some of their pay. But some of the people he's been paying, they've stopped actually. Why you talking bad about the Thai king? What are you talking about? I love Thailand and the king. Here's another troll. Okay, get rid of this one. Not going to tolerate that. Someone just said I was talking badly about the Thai king, obviously trying to entrap me there, right? You know, it's just amazing, isn't it, Ian? Someone just tried to entrap me, saying I'm talking badly about the Thai king. That's just awful. What job do you have to live comfortably in other countries? I have lots of jobs all over the time in my life, and I still work a lot, so it doesn't matter. I just do it, okay? Oh, I don't want to talk about P. Diddy. I don't like him. I don't care about him, okay? Happened to me when I was out there. That's not true, man. As long as my weed shop keeps afloat, I don't know. Well, I don't care. Well, okay, up to you. Up to you. I just know that shops are shutting down left, right, and center. What do you do when you left school, mate? I ran multiple businesses, my friend. Yes, that's right. They don't take your passport. Yes, they do. It happened to me. But it didn't happen from the UK. The immigration in Cambodia canceled my passport because they didn't like me. When I went to the Philippines, I couldn't go to the Philippines. I had to fly back to London, get a new passport. I wrote a book about it. So shut up. I know what I'm talking about. I'm racist. So okay, if you say so. If you think I'm racist, fine. Casey Eck. I am not racist at all. I have all kinds of color of women in my life. Okay, my 18-year-long wife was Korean. Okay, so Asian. And I have 2 mixed race children with her. Understand that? You ding dong bat? So I have 2 mixed race children who are now 21 and 18. And how does that make me racist? I spent most of my life, my young adult life, with a freaking Asian woman. I have 2 children with her. Hey, you idiots. Jesus Christ. And I live in Southeast Asia for the last 8 years. So how does that make me racist? I live in Southeast Asia because I love Asia and the Asian people. I don't care if he's locked up for no reason or not. It's not my business. Race doesn't exist. It's a mechanism to keep humans divided. Yeah, maybe you're right. Well, it's not true what you say. We have different colors, right? I mean, look, right here. This guy's white, the DJ, and his girlfriend's black in Jamaica. So, clearly not racist, right? Well, yeah, I know, Peter. Why is Diddy coming onto my channel now? Because the pervert here, that's why. I've never seen a bigger V-neck. Did it come? I stretched that because I like it that way. Because it's fucking hot here, you know? I don't like to have it like this, my friend, because that's gay. I like it like this, so I can show my sexy tits and my muscles. Exactly. And the black girlfriend, yeah. I call her black because she is bloody black. You know, we're still friends. We're not together at the moment. So I went to Vietnam, and that's that. And it's nobody's business. Okay, to get white parties. Exactly. Casey, if you don't stop talking about Diddy, I'm going to remove you here, okay? Simple as that. He must have done something wrong, otherwise they wouldn't have him there, would they, now, for so long, I think. The lady was like the long V-neck, laugh out loud. Okay, if you say so. But I don't have any ladyboys. I just have beautiful women in my life. And everybody knows that, except for you, maybe Kyle McDonald, because maybe you're not such a handsome guy like me. And again, I'm meeting 2 beautiful women tonight. It's 9:13 right now here, and I'm going out in 30 minutes. I'm meeting one in about 45 minutes, and the other one an hour later. Then I'll see which one I prefer better. Being a white in Asian is madness. I do what I want. Well, it's not madness, actually. First of all, I work very hard here every single day. I work hard every single day, and I don't go out much at all. I do out sometimes, and I do drink sometimes, but not much. In general, I work a lot of my time, and that's the way I am. And I don't really care what anyone thinks about it. Nothing wrong with ladyboys, but that depends on your viewpoint now, doesn't it? If you like men, if you like dicks, you want to suck a dick, my friend, then that's okay. But if you don't, if you're hetero like me, then there's something wrong with ladyboys. I don't want a dick in my mouth, or a so-called woman lying in my bed with a dick and a penis, right? That's not what I want. I would like to have a beautiful woman with boobs and nothing down here. A camel toe, preferably. Yes, I am well educated. Well, I've traveled the world many, many times. I was educated outside of school from after grammar school, because I was ski racing professionally. So I took summer schools, I got my A-levels, and I went to university in Austria for a couple of years, finished a business course there, and then I continued working in my businesses, and then later on in life, about 10 years ago, I did an MBA at the University of Cumbria in the UK, okay? So yeah, and besides that, I don't really care about that. I've become educated over time because I do so many things in my life. I've done so many things. And it's not easy to do what I've done. I've ran many, many businesses. I've written several books, and I'm just beginning. And now I'm doing the YouTube thing. Mad is okay, but crazy is way too much. That's right, Peter. Of all the foods you've ever tried, what's the most underrated? Balut is underrated. What is balut? I have no idea. Underrated? I don't know. My favorite foods are 2 things: steak and sashimi. Simple. Okay. Why did the achievement, enlightenment in the oneness and peace and love, the only things meet someone? I can't even read what you're writing. It's so crazy. No, it's not easy, but you're probably a savage in every lane you're in. Well, that's right, because I push myself and I work my ass off, and I do everything I do well. But sometimes I also fall off the cliff. You know, whatever, it doesn't matter. Because he's racist. Casey Eck, this guy Casey Eck, are you gay? Are you a woman or a man? It looks like you're gay to me. I think Casey is a troll from Bali, guys. What do you think, friends? What do you think? As a white man in Asia, it's playing around, designed for being over 30 and white. Not really, not true at all. Many older men live here. I am very young, actually, for Asia, because I am a very handsome young man, my friends. Yeah, I'm a very handsome young man. And that's why 25-year-olds, 30-year-old women fall for me. They're like crazy. I can't help it. I just walk through the streets. It's like, oh, Rob, would you come and talk to me? I'm like, sure, no problem, baby. Anyway, we're going to ignore Casey. Guys, I don't have much time left now, because it's already, as I said, getting close to my meeting time. Men over 30. Well, whatever. I mean, it doesn't matter, my friend. Big Jerry Bobbin. Guys, don't forget to subscribe, please. If you have been watching here, I'll be doing lives and videos every other day now. And that's it. Free Diddy. I am more into Justin Bieber back his virginity. Good one, Peter. Please subscribe and share my channel. And love you guys. I will. I'll be live streaming again later. Cheers. Thank you, the Hermit. Love you guys. Thank you very much. Bye.